Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Atakline for this Wednesday, September the 3rd, 2014. Hope everyone had a great Labor Day weekend. Been late making the Atakline for the last couple of days. My computer's been down, but now it's back. So now I'm back up doing the Atakline. Got a haircut over the Labor Day weekend. Did a lot of things. First, Zach Attack gigs. I did 4 gigs in 3 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Busy Labor Day weekend for me. I was supposed to be DJing at the Peach Fest beer tent, but that fell through. A lot of bullshit with that. So instead I did other gigs, including 2 gigs at Westfield Orchards. Again, the first official weekend me DJing there for Labor Day. From Labor Day to Halloween. Saturday and Sunday. I think Sunday was better attended. I think both days were attended well. But Saturday, I think, was weak attended. Like, the attendance on Saturday was okay, but I think there's more people on Sunday. But both days were fun, great weather days. Thank God it didn't rain. Doing those shows at Westfield Orchards. On Saturday and Sunday were fun shows during Peach Fest weekend, but it did rain during my second show on Saturday. 2 shows Saturday. Westview, and then a 30th birthday party, a last-minute show. I had it on standby in case Peach Fest fell through. Thank God I had some gigs prepared if the Peach Fest fell through, which it did. So I did that gig on Saturday night, and I was inside though. It rained outside, but still, it ended up being a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. You know, I thought it would be more laid back and fair, but once I got the beer on, the drink on, bang, they were all at them, and I lasted longer. I think I was supposed to play 4 hours. I played till 1 o'clock. And they got crazy. Midway, the last hour and a half, they were like the most nuts. You know, they're like really drunk by then. They're like, okay, play anything. We'll dance to it. It was a fun night. People had a lot to drink. Had an awesome time. It was Labor Day weekend. Come on. Who doesn't want to get drunk on Labor Day weekend? Especially singing a song, Drunk on a Plane. Some new country went over well. Especially old school, like 80s, like Fight for Your Right to Party. And this is a 30th birthday party, so it's kind of weird to see 30-year-olds sing You Got Right to Party. But it's all people older than 30 as well. So you go. Then, after the 30th birthday party, 2 gigs at Westview, I did DJ kind of in the Peach Fest. Should I say, the Peach Fest floor parade. The big floor parade on the Labor Day Monday. I was on, ironically, Westview Orchards' float. By float, I mean the wagon. They have a big wagon. I was riding it with the Biting Bulldogs who was passing out candy. And I was playing music on the wagon as we were driving up and down downtown Romeo. And it was a very interesting thing. I've been in a parade before, but not DJing during it. So it was kind of a cool thing to do that on Monday. It was a cool way to end my Labor Day weekend. So there you go with that. I got another 4, I think it's 5 gigs this week. No, it is 4 again. Yeah, it is 4 again. I got Gig Friday, a celebration of life event. Then I got Westview Orchard Saturday and Sunday. Then Saturday night, back at Liberty Woods, 6th year. Doing their block parties are always fun to do. Can't wait to that. One of the most anticipated days of the year is when I do Liberty Woods. A lot of parties that I do on a regular basis that I look forward to. One of them is Liberty Woods block party every year. And besides the gigs on Labor Day weekend, I also went to a comedy show. On Friday, went to the Funny or Die Oddball Festival in Detroit at the Pine Knob DTE. And I got upgraded from long to Bavarian because not a lot of tickets were sold. Because I think a lot of people in Detroit were kind of pissed that people like Louis C.K. and Amy Schumer, Aziz Ansari, all these people that were doing other dates in other cities on the Funny or Die tour skipped Detroit. So, to people, the comedians that came to Detroit weren't shit in comparison to the people that skipped Detroit. But people who skipped on the Funny or Die in Detroit, you missed a hell of a comedy show. It's a funny-ass show. There's some great comedians on there. The second stage and the main stage. Second stage held by Brody Stevens. It was very intimate, very close. I even got to shake his hand a couple times. He interacted with me and all the crowds because we were so close and intimate. And I was kind of close to the stage, that's why I kind of picked on me and my dad, who I took to this show. It was the first comedy show I never took my dad to, a stand-up comedy show. Let alone one in an amphitheater. I thought it was unique that it was an amphitheater and you paid $20 to get in. and you get 16 great comedians for 6 hours of comedy. How can you go well with that? Very unique vibes. Some great funny comedians with there. Hannibal Burgess, One Funges, a couple of my favorites were Jim Jeffries was awesome. Billboard was decent as a headliner. Chris D'Elia, Chris Hardwick from At Midnight. Syl Silverman was there, but she was okay. She needed to keep up the political talk, a lot more politics in her jokes. So she was decent. So, but it was still a fun, great night of comedy this past Friday night. So that was my weekend. Told on Wednesday, but hey, I've been busy. So let's kick off with the news for today. Cinema making Atakline Monday. #1 movie. Still, I cannot believe it. Still #1 movie. 3rd week in a row. Back at #1. And its 2nd reign. Guardians of the Galaxy back at #1 this week. Not much competition for them. We'll see who can kick them off. I think there's some decent movies coming out in the next couple of weeks that could threaten to end Guardians of the Galaxy's 2nd week at #1. But speaking of #1s on the Billboard #1s, as Wiz Khalifa's on Black Hollywood only had a 1-week reign. As for the 2nd time in her career and the 2nd time in less than a year, Ariana Grande debuts at #1 with My Everything. Her 2nd album at least has more hits this time because her last album, Yours Truly, had a minor hit with The Way. But her new album has 3 hit singles. Problem, Break Free, and of course on the deluxe edition, the hit collabo Bang Bang, which is still in the top 10 of the singles charts. But now let the kick off Taylor Swift's 2nd week in a row, still #1 with Shake It Off on the Hot 100. So even though Swift, of course, is now considering herself a pop artist, she's still kind of loved in the country community, as she got a surprise nomination for Female Vocalist of the Year at the CMA Awards. The awards were announced today. On Good Morning America, there were some good surprises and snubs. Big surprise was Taylor, like I said, nominated for Anything Country. And a big snub was Jason Aldean getting snubbed. He's been a huge artist for the last couple months. Last couple of years, he's been dominating the country charts. So it's kind of weird he got no nominations. But leading the pack, 9 nominations. Miranda Lambert leads the pack, nominated for Entertainer of the Year. Obviously, Female Vocalist of the Year. Music Video of the Year for Something Bad in Automatic. Taking on Follow Your Arrow. Drunk on a Plane and Bartender. And Something Bad is nominated for Best Musical Event of the Year. Taking on Miranda's other musical event, duet with Keith Urban, We Were Us. Taking on Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, Vince Gill and Paul Franklin, and Tim McCoy and Faith Hills, Meanwhile Back in Mamas. And she's also nominated for Song of the Year for Automatic, taking on Follow Your Arrow by Casey Musgraves, Give Me Back My Hometown by Eric Church, I Hold On Doug Bentley, and I Know Dance Lee Bryce. That's a decent song there. And also Single of the Year for Automatic, taking on Drunk on a Plane, Give Me Back My Hometown, Meanwhile Back at Mama's, and Blake's Mine Would Be You. And speaking of Blake, he got some nominations as well. He's up for Entertainer of the Year, taking on his wife, and also George Strait, Keith Urban, and Luke Bryan. He's, of course, nominated for Male Vocalist of the Year. But his wife is nominated for Best Album, along with Keith Urban, Luke Bryan, Doug Bentley, and Eric Church for the Album of the Year. I think all those guys are in the male vocalists. Blake, Dux, Eric, Keith, and Luke nominated for the Male Vocalist of the Year. We have Vocal Duo of the Year for Georgia Line 1 at the ACMs. They take on Dan and Sherry, Love and Thap, Swan Brothers, and Thompson Square. Vocal group LBT's been winning them, but Van Perry, I think, won recently. Those two are up against ZBB, Zach Brown Band, Lady Antebellum, and Eli Youngman. They have Best New Artist, Brandy Clark, who has no radio hits, but she's on there anyway. A couple hot male shotguns in the country world. Thomas Rack, Kip Moore, Cole Swindle, and Brett Eldridge. Interesting category for the Best New Artist for the ACMs. Opposite the ACMs, the CMAs. On Wednesday, November 5th, hosted by the 7th consecutive year by the Best Hosting Combo. in the world of award shows, period, Brad Paisley and the newly pregnant Carrie Underwood. Yes. Of course, Carrie is up for Best Female Vocalist this year. But like I said, she's got a big gift. I think the CMA Awards was kind of like her pregnancy gift. As of course, as announced on Monday, she is pregnant with her first child with her husband for the last 2 or 3 years, hockey player Mike Fisher. So congrats to you, Carrie, on the pregnancy. I think she'll do well as a mother. Despite her being on the road a lot, but still, she can still be a good mother. Beyonce is proof of that. You can still be a working artist and be a good mother. Remember the VMAs. Anyway, there are some artists who have become good parents and sometimes bad parents in the world. And sometimes country artists decide to retire to spend more time with their kids when they're in school. But one artist, of course, is back in the spotlight after taking a couple years off, taking care of his kids now they're all out of high school. Of course, referring to Garth Brooks. Now, as we know, Garth Brooks has been slowly but surely adding cities to his world tour, which, as it stands, it's only 3 cities. After adding additional shows in Chicago and Atlanta, Garth announced a new city today, Jacksonville, Florida, his second Southern show, while releasing his new single, his comeback single, should I say, People Loving People, from his yet-to-be new album on his new deal with Sony Music, RCA Records, to be more specific, for his scheduled Black Friday release. The song is decent, kind of an upbeat little bit tempo country rocker. It's okay, it's all about, like, you know, people loving people, kind of like a political song in the veins of We Shall Be Free back in 1993 on the Chase album. So that may be what he's going for again. But it's still a decent song. Can't wait to hear more from Garth. New songs. I've always been a fan of him. I want to see him if he ever adds Detroit, which I know he will, but when is the key word, because he keeps slowly announcing these dates. But Garth's announcements are more slower than a Kardashian facelift. I'm trying to make a joke. So there you go. Garth Brooks' new song out now. I shall end with news on Maroon 5. Their 5th album, aptly titled 5, came out yesterday. What better way to celebrate than announcing your tour? Maroon 5 announced their world tour for next year, starting in February, going on the American leg and also going all across Europe. Of course, on both legs, Magic, coming off Wood, will be, of course, opening up for Mr. Marooney. And it'll be here in Detroit, March 18th, day after St. Patty's Day, at the Palace. It'll zigzag all across America, the big cities, Nashville, Chicago, New York, of course, Canadian cities as well, and of course, worldwide. I think Magic's doing both legs of the tour in US and Europe. And maybe by the time the US tour starts in February, Magic will have more than one hit. Magic will already be in Detroit. I think they're in town next Friday, opening up for the woman that they kicked off at #1 on the Hot 100, Iggy Azalea, at Meadowbrook in Rochester. So that is it for the Atakline for today. See you all later. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. See you all later. Thank you again for watching. Yeah.